Out. All right, so we are now live in YouTube. So we missed last week. I missed last week. Let's just say what happened. I just had a bunch of things going on with the end of school and stuff, and I just I actually forgot that it was Thursday. I was thinking the next day was Thursday, and then Toto messaged me and said, "Are we having class?" And I said, "Yeah, it's tomorrow." And then I realized that it today was actually tomorrow. So what I want to do, guys, is I want to I want to keep this 9:30 on Thursday meeting, but then what I would like to do is if there is a better time during the week um, that people would say, hey, I can't get on at that 9:30 on Thursday, but maybe there's a better date, during the week, some other time, like maybe at my evening, which would be everybody's morning, or maybe like I don't know, something like that. Post in Web Talk your on this post your comments and kind of throw out some times that might be better for you guys, and I'm going to try to do at least one more class for the travel class per week now that school is out, so that we can talk a little bit more. I haven't really said anything to Toto. Teacher Tim and I were talking about this, but I wanted to kind of show something today that is going to be what we want to do as far as what this group can do. And so when we talk about how can we travel for free, how can we benefit, how can we do all these different things, one of the things that we talked about, and I'll quickly talk about the travel portal and stuff like that, because there's always new people that are going to be watching these videos and wanting to know what is going on. Hold on one second. See if we can make this a little bit brighter. Oh, it's darker. Okay. So with the travel portal, when WebTalk comes out with the travel portal, then we'll be able to use the travel portal to book flights and things like that. Now, will that be the only way that we can do stuff? No, not at all. Not at all. If the travel portal doesn't come, we can still use WebTalk to generate revenue. We can still use WebTalk to create interaction and build points, which turns into money. And we can, book flights from anywhere. We can book hotels from anywhere. We can do whatever we want. The travel portal is something that when WebTalk brings it out, then we use it. Now, some people have asked, well, what else can be done? Well, I'm going to show you today something that can be done. And this is for everyone, because I've been trying to get the point across to people that most of us are students and teachers, and most of us have come into WebTalk thinking about WebTalk as just students and teachers. And how do we support teachers? How do we get an education, learn English, and then support our teachers by interacting with them? And a lot of people still haven't started thinking outside of that. What else can you do? What else could you do to create more revenue within WebTalk for yourselves? Because a lot of you are students and you go, I appreciate learning English, and I appreciate not having to, pay tutors. I'm saving money that way. I'm saving money by getting free classes. But have we looked at how are we going to create even more revenue for ourselves? And so what I want you to think about is, we've talked a little bit about it. Let's say I go to Vietnam. When I get there, who's going to give me a ride? Who's going to take me on a tour? Where am I going to stay? What restaurant should I go to? I might not know all that, but everybody who is at that country or at that place that we go to visit, they know people that have restaurants. They know people that have hotels. They know people that have tours that they can take. Or, you know what? We don't even need a real tour guide if we have a local person. If a local person says, hey, I have, I know a business that has buses or vans or anything like that we can get in and we can drive around, I'll take you to show you places. Because quite honestly, who better to show a country or a city than someone who actually lives there? And who better than someone that's part of our group or knows someone that's part of our group? So when you start thinking about this, think about all the businesses and things that are around you in your country, your town, your cities, that you may know of someone. Because what's going to happen is we want you to talk to these people and say, hey, do you want to advertise your company? Do you want people from around the world to come stay at your hotel? Well, guess what? I have a group that's a travel group. If you make a video, they're gonna show it. They're gonna advertise. Now think of all the advertising that can be done for a business and not ask for a single dime. We don't have to ask them for money. They don't have to ask us, they don't have to pay us to advertise. They just you say, hey, look, this is a hotel. And the reason I'm saying hotel is because I'm going to show you a video here in a second of a hotel, one of the first hotels that have kind of become, one of the businesses that part of IAG. Now, what I want to start doing is when people do their different Zoom meetings, what I would like to do is have people in all Zoom meetings start advertising, playing a video. Why are we going to do this? Because we want to help everybody. We want to start expanding this little tiny world of teachers and students into businesses, into support of our communities. Okay, this is what we want to do. We want to make this a much larger thing. So what I want to do right now is I'm going to show you a video that was made. This is Teacher Tim's wife's hotel. And basically what we're going to do right now is I'm going to play it. Hopefully you can hear it. Hopefully it comes out pretty clear so we can see it. I'm actually going to post this video on my news feed after we're done, but I wanted to put it in here because I want to show people how we can start advertising for your businesses, people that your restaurants, your whatever you're connected to, so we can start supporting people even outside of being in just a Zoom meeting. Okay, so let me pull this up. Hopefully you'll be able to hear it. right. Well, let's see here. It's taking its sweet time today. Okay, Toto, can you just nod your head if you just see a big black screen right now? Okay, all right,
Yes.
go. Hopefully this is going to work.
Okay, can you unmute? Hi, teacher Andy. We can't hear you. Okay.
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out here if I think maybe I need to be the host again. Let's see. Okay. All right, does anybody want to say something about that video?
Well, actually, it's really amazing. That's when we travel. Yes, when we travel to Thailand, and then we can stay here because someone in our travel group had a hotel, and then actually it is really interesting and amazing if we can travel and then stay at their hotel or yes, visit somewhere. That's the place that the local know.
Very good. Yeah, that it is exciting because this is someone that will be part of the group. This is someone that we know that we can support. And so when we go there, if people want to stay at their hotel, that's great. If people don't, that's great too. We don't have to have everybody stay at one place. That is something that we need to understand is that when you choose to travel, I always feel like there's going to be people that one might want to stay in a house with someone. They might want to visit the people that they've been meeting online and they might want to stay with them. That's fine. There might be people that want to stay at a hotel where there's nobody so they can go and relax and then go, hang out with the people later on. There's many different options, but what's great about this is now we see this video and we go, oh man, that looks like a nice place to stay. I think I might want to go there. And that is the beauty of this. Now think about this. Did you see the picture with the marketplace? What if every store in that marketplace had a video and could advertise on WebTalk for free? This is our shop. This is what we sell. This is what we do. And everybody goes, oh, I want to go there. I want to go be part of that. Yeah, that would be incredible. I'm going to just hit unmute all, and hopefully if someone wants to say something, go ahead. If you don't want to say anything, just mute yourself again. I'm going to all. And then if you don't want to say anything, just mute back up. But does anybody else want to say something about that video? All right. I don't think anybody else does. Ernie, how are you doing? Trying to unmute you, Ernie. Oh, there you go.
Hello everybody.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, teacher. I'm great. Thanks a lot. Thanks.
Ernie, were you able to see that video before you got on?
Not. I just got the notification on my mail, and I surprisingly was confused. I was scared that I missed this chat, and so I rushed to your page, and so I just wasn't time to share it and comment and like, and thanks a lot.
Very good. All right. Well, then go ahead and just listen. Terry, would you want to say anything about that video? I think I hit unmute on you.
Yep, you did.
Okay.
It's a beautiful place. I would love to go there.
Right? Yeah, it gets you excited, right? It gets you kind of pumped up. You go, okay, this is some place that I would like to go. I would like to see that place. We were talking, Tim and I were talking about the fact that, when we get these businesses in, and what he's done, with that particular hotel, what they've done is the person who does all the posts where people interact is kind of the person lower down, so that when people interact with that person, all the money and all the revenue goes right up to the top, which is to the boss. Now think about if you have a business and all of your interaction, all the things that you used to do in email and whatever is now on WebTalk, that's going to generate revenue all the time. And so that particular business, if the boss wants to, throw a party, or if the boss wants to do, something for their employees, they don't have to take that money out of their own pocket. They take the money that they're generating through WebTalk and can create something. And, what I think would be great is I have tagged Teacher Patty in this post. After this, it would be awesome if everybody that watched that video would go and click on her profile and make a comment somewhere, on one of her newsfeed posts, and just say, hey, I just saw your video. Tell her about it, what you think about it, what you think about the business, because this is what's going to be awesome, is we're going to start being able to promote. And what's wonderful about this is the business itself doesn't have to pay us money to promote, and we don't have to pay them to have their stuff promoted. it's once again, it's no money needed. It's all generated through interaction and revenue within WebTalk. So now what we're doing is we don't just have a travel group of 100 people. We have businesses, we have communities, we have states, we have countries. All these places are getting something out of this. So that's kind of what we wanted to do. Now, I don't have any presentation myself. I don't know if anybody else wanted to present. I don't know. I said to mention if someone did on one of my posts. Let's see here if anybody did. Let me see. If you
Yeah,
are
I think today.
wants to talk, that would be awesome. Let me see. Toto, what did you say?
Yeah, actually, I think Kenny today want to present because last week, yes, he said.
Okay. Kenny, let me unmute you. Kenny, did you want to talk today?
I guess it's okay.
Okay. Did you want to share something on your for us to see?
Okay, but I just want to wait for you to talk like over, and I will share later.
Oh, I'm not gonna be talking for an hour today. In fact, I'm probably not going to be talking for much longer. If you don't want to do it today and want to kind of have it prepared for next Thursday, that would be awesome. That's not a problem.
No, I just mean that I see that you're talking and I don't want to interrupt. So.
Oh, no. I want you to interrupt. I would love for you to interrupt.
Oh, okay.
I talk too much. So if you want to do that, that would be awesome. Let me make you Toto, if I make him a co-host, then he can share his screen, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Or you can make everyone can share. Or yes, just make he become a co-host and then
I'll just make you a co-host, Kenny. All right, hold on one second, Kenny, as I'm gonna look here real quickly. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see anybody posting on this. Okay. All right. Yeah. So Kenny, if you want, you can go ahead and share your screen and tell us, give us some information. Oh, hold on one second, Kenny, before you start talking. Yes.
Sorry, teacher Edith. What we are talking about the video that you shared before the stream.
You know what,
video.
You know what, Ernie, just because I'm such a nice guy and just because it's Thursday, I'm gonna show it again. Then you can watch it. How about that? And we can all enjoy it one more time. Here, let me share this real fast. Kenny, I'll get to you in just 1 second. All right, let's see here. We're gonna probably show this like at least one more time because after this, just because I just want people to to understand.
Yeah, I love to watch it again.
You want to watch it again?
Yes.
Okay. I was pretty sure people would. That's why I was just joking with Ernie. I was doing it for everybody. Let's see. Okay. Hold on a second there. Okay. Okay, Ernie, now what do you think?
Um, that's wonderful. It's so nice. Of course, I would like to take a rest in such a room. And but what is it? It is from WebTalk travel project, isn't it?
Yes. So
That's fantastic.
this is the Nest, which is the hotel that Teacher Tim's wife works at, who she's
Mhm.
doing where she has her business and stuff like that. Um, what we're trying to do is, what we're trying to explain to people is that everywhere that we decide to go, there are going to be many businesses and restaurants and hotels and all these things that people know that are connected to IEG. We don't want to just keep IEG as this travel group that only works inside of WebTalk. What we want is people to be able to understand that if you know a business, and now if you were able to go to a business and say, look, here's a Zoom meeting, a recorded meeting. This company just got 65 countries to see their video of the hotel. They didn't pay us. We didn't pay them. We just put their video up. Now think about that. How many businesses, when they advertise, do they get to advertise for free? If you put an ad in the newspaper, if you put a commercial on TV, do you just get to put in the Super Bowl, do businesses just get to put up any ad that they want, any commercial that they want, and just say, hey, here's a commercial? No, they have to pay for it. WebTalk, do you have to pay for your advertising? Nope. You join, you create your own page, you create your own profile, whatever, and you start building these little promotional videos. And what I would think that would be great is for every Zoom meeting to start putting out, all these teachers start putting out commercials. Throw up a video of some place that someone wants to promote that is part of your class or part of IEG. It doesn't matter. And so what we're doing is now we're building community involvement, not just people that are in WebTalk, but people that maybe are business owners that go, well, I don't really know about WebTalk. Okay, that's great. Do you want to do an advertisement? Because guess what? We're going to start traveling to places. And when we get there, do we want to just land in some country and go, I don't know what to do? No, we want to have people who are tour guides, people who own restaurants, people who own hotels, people who have, maybe they want to rent scooters. We want to build a community where once we get to a place, if we need to purchase something, it would be good to know that there are people that are connected to the people that are in IEG, and we can help them as well. So this is what I'm wanting to do is, as we kind of grow and as people start thinking in a bigger picture of not just students and teachers, think about businesses around you. Think about places that you can go and talk to them and say, I always tell people, when I talk to people that are businesses, I say, look, our IEG group on WebTalk represents over 65 countries. Now, do I think that when you put an advertisement out that 65 countries are going to purchase your product? Probably not. I don't think so. What I can tell you is if they start talking to you about your product, if they start commenting on your videos, if they start commenting on your profile, what are they doing? They're supporting your business without even purchasing your product. And
It's true. Mhm.
I believe that a lot of businesses, if they start doing stuff in WebTalk, are going to make more money with the interaction that they have with people than the actual product that they're selling to those people. So think about this. If everybody that's in the IEG group goes and clicks on Teacher Patty's link, her profile that I posted in this post, that I added in this post, if everybody here went and clicked on her profile, went to her newsfeed, and all said, hey, I just watched your video. I really liked it. It was great. The place looks wonderful. Have they gone and stayed at her hotel? Nope. Have they already supported her with revenue? Yes. So,
yeah, it's actually
so think about
makes
that.
sense. Mhm.
Think about that. If I have a restaurant, and I've told people this, you know, I've told people this a lot, is if you think about like, let's say restaurants that are closed down right now, what if the chef, the head chef said, okay, I'm going to post up the ingredients. You guys need these things for ingredients. And tomorrow or next week or whatever, I'm going to host a cooking show to show you how to cook this, because this is a favorite, you know, recipe from our restaurant. So then they would post their video in WebTalk, and people would start commenting. Oh, I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to do this. Oh, that looks so wonderful. Oh, I'm making this right now. And they're commenting and they're sharing and they're talking about it and they're liking it. That gives revenue to the business, and people haven't even come to the business to purchase the product.
Really?
So all these people that are in lockdown and quarantine right now should be thinking, how can I get revenue? Well, WebTalk can give you the revenue by the interaction. So now what you do is you start promoting to the people that you know are regulars, people that know what your restaurant is or know whatever. I know a restaurant or a restaurant. I saw someone posted. What they do is every week they create a menu for a new mixed drink. And what you can do is you can come to the restaurant, curbside pickup, all the ingredients. So you pay for the ingredients in the card, and then they actually do a video on how to make that particular drink. Now, if they were on WebTalk and everybody was responding to them and talking to them about that drink and saying, oh man, it's so good, thank you so much, blah, 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 they make revenue on the interaction. This could be done even when quarantine is over, even when people are out. Why not say, hey, when someone comes into the restaurant, up on the wall, join us on WebTalk. Every week, we're going to show you how to cook one of our favorite foods. We're going to show you how to make whatever product you make. And you can watch and talk to us about it. Now, if we think about that with travel, let's say we're going to go to, I don't know, India. Well, we need transportation. Well, who's going to do that? Well, somebody can talk to somebody who has a transportation company, and they can start posting videos. This is what we do. This is where we go. These are our prices. This is what we like doing. And people start interacting with that and start, giving revenue to that place, that business, without even going to it.
Actually true. And it relates to every business, isn't it? Every
Any
business.
business.
For example,
Any business.
some tailors, for example, making clothes. And
Mhm.
so
What if you did
it
this?
creates-
My wife went to India, and we had plenty of time. So we talked to our driver, and she said that she wanted a sari. And that's the ladies' dress is called a sari. And she said, I would like to purchase a sari, but I want them to make it for me. So she went to the store, she found the fabric, they measured her, they did everything. We came back in a few days. Then they did the last, bit of measurements and stuff. And then we came back again, excuse me. And and they had made her a sari, and then she purchased it, and then we went and took pictures. Now, what if that same business, before we all get there, all the ladies say, I want a sari. We go to the business, we say, look, we want 20 saris. All right. Well, that person does a video, a live event, says, here's all of our fabric. Here's the prices. Here's what it is. What color would you want? And I say, I want purple. I want this. I want that. Okay. We have that. What are your measurements? Okay. Well, here's my measurements. When we walk in the first day, they already have the saris almost already made. All those people have interacted with that business and have started supporting them before they even walk in the door. That's how powerful this could be.
Exactly. Actually, when I joined to WebTalk, and this idea were really foggy for me, and I didn't recognize. But now, some features, some advantages comes to my mind step by
It's
step, little by
unlimited.
little.
It's unlimited. That's what's so great about this is WebTalk has no boundary to who or what they can help. If people would just think and start putting out their ideas of what do I want? What everybody that's on here that's a student, what was their idea? I want to have free education. I don't want to have to pay tutors anymore. I don't have to keep spending my money to learn English. And guess what's happening? There's a bunch of people on here that are listening right now. There's probably people on WebTalk Live that are listening, that are learning. That was their one idea. How many other ideas are in their heads right now that they don't even know that they have? What's something else you want? Well, we said, do you like to travel? 100 some people have already said, oh, I love to travel. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to figure out a way for you to travel for much cheaper or for free at some point. If WebTalk does what WebTalk says it's going to do, which it keeps doing every single day, the idea to travel for free is not that far off. And so that's why I keep telling people, start thinking bigger. And hopefully after people watch this, they'll go, maybe I should start talking to some businesses. Maybe I should start talking to someone who, and the thing is there might be businesses that do actually can ship their product to other countries. Those companies are out there too. But if you say, hey, look, I have a group that I'm connected to that have multiple countries represented. You start advertising, they might want a part of it. They might want to purchase a product, and then they would go to your link to your website or whatever. But they're going to start interacting with you, and when they start interacting with you, that's generating revenue for you without even selling your product. So being creative, people who like to cook, why not start a bunch of cooking videos? Do a cooking video and post it into WebTalk. People are going to respond. You are going to generate a stream of income based on something that you love to do. It's unlimited. It really is.
Exactly.
Okay, Kenny.
I even have no words what to say. It's fantastic. Okay.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty interesting. All right. So Kenny, are you ready now? You said I needed to talk for another hour. It's been at least half an hour. So
Yeah, I'm ready.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. I made you a co-host. So go ahead and you can share your screen.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Can you see it now?
Yes, I can. Oh, not anymore. I think Kenny just took himself out. Uh-oh. Hopefully he's going to join back up. If anybody else that's listening right now, if you want to raise your hand and say something about, what we've been talking about or the video, go ahead and do that. I think Kenny knocked himself out and then hopefully he'll come back in. Okay, Sarah.
Hello, teacher.
Oh, sorry. I messed up. There we go.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
I'm fine, and I hope you too. I want to talk about the video.
Okay.
Yes, Thailand is my favorite country. Especially the food is my love. Yes, and I really love the cuisine of Thailand. They use many fruit for to create um,
So what do you think about that particular hotel? Would you go visit that hotel next time you go to Thailand?
hotel.
Yes.
Yes, I think it's really nice, and the furniture is modern. And I really love that room. Yes, I think it's for couple, right?
Yeah, I think it's for couples. I think it's for anybody, family,
Couple,
couples,
yes,
singles.
and
Yeah.
spend for single young.
Was
Yeah.
that
I think so. Kenny,
Because
hold
I
on one
see-
second.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Sarah, I think it's for anybody. Anybody can stay there, families,
Anybody?
couples.
And the hotel is it yours?
Is it my
The
hotel?
hotel?
No, it's actually
Yes.
no. It's actually
I think you introduce. I think you introduce. Oh, I think you are very rich.
what's that?
Yes,
What did you say?
I think you are. I think you are very rich because you you have a hotel, but it's not yours.
No, it's not my hotel. It's actually Teacher Tim. His wife works at that hotel. It's called the Nest, and that is where she works. And they have joined Web Talk. They're part of kind of the IEG group, and so we're using them as kind of the first business to show a video and promote. I actually had a friend who has a company that just joined in Web Talk, I think this week or last week. So I'm going to have her make hopefully give me a video to promote her company as well. So this doesn't stop with me, guys. If you know someone or if you find a business that wants to, that travel related or other that would like to advertise through Web Talk, talk to those businesses, get videos. You can tell us what what the business is. We can look at the video. We can show it. This isn't just. It doesn't have to be just me that does this. Anybody can do this. Okay.
Yes, if I know any place, I will introduce for you.
Mhm.
Hi, Sarah. Actually, I see that you share the coffee and then share in your Facebook. So next time, actually, I really want to you to introduce this for us because yeah, it's really awesome because you have a business and then you can share with us
Yeah.
about this.
Oh, Sarah, so you have a
Yes.
business?
No, um, I work. This is my traditional job. Uh, in my family. In my family, yes. My parents do coffee, black coffee.
Okay.
Coffee bean.
Yeah.
I don't enough word to say about that job, but if you wanna enjoy coffee, come to Vietnam. I will invite you.
See, that's what you need to do. Okay. So I don't know if your business has a little promotional video or something like that, but make sure
Yeah.
that if you can come up with a video, tell of the place where it's at, talk about your business. We'll put that video. I'll put that video on the on an IEG travel Zoom, and we can promote your company. This is exactly what I want people to do. This
Oh,
exactly what I want you to do. If you have businesses, if you know of businesses, this is what we want to do. We want to show these businesses that it would be very smart for them to start being a part of Web Talk and create their profiles so that people can start seeing that. So if you have a video already or something like that, please tell me and send it to me, whatever, and we'll put it in here for sure.
oh, I
That would
will.
be awesome.
Yes, I will prepare the video on
Yeah,
next time.
perfect, perfect, and send it to me. Message me and we'll figure out how I what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting all these videos in my YouTube channel so that if people want to go to my YouTube channel, they can just pull the videos and use them, however they want to do that. So make sure that you tell me, and we'll promote your business as well. And this is for everybody in this group. This is what I want. This is what I want people to start thinking about doing. So that's awesome, Sarah. Thank you so much. Thanks, Toto, for saying that it's actually her business. Let's get Kenny on again. I want to see what he has to say. So thank you, Sarah, and please send me whatever you can send me as far as that video, and we'll get things set up for you. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome. All right, Kenny. Let me see here. I'm going to make you the co-host again. Unmute you. I think you got kicked.
Okay. Hello again.
Yeah, no problem. All right, so go ahead and share your video or share
Okay.
your whatever you want to share with us today.
Well, today I want to introduce you to a very interesting place that is the capital of Russia, that is Moscow.
Okay.
This is the reason I chose this place is because that when I wrote this post, it was the exact same day of the Victory Day in Russia, and I want to shout out to them. So I wrote this post, and also I
cool.
would love to visit this country once in my life. So that's why I dig up some information. Maybe I uh, maybe I got some photos, and I want to share it with you.
Excellent.
So let's just provide some historical background. This city is the place where the war between the German fascist army and the Soviet Union, USSR, took place, and it was a catastrophic war, and many of lives has like gone down,
Okay.
and And uh, this statue right here is very symbolic, and it's marked the, I don't know, the like symbol of victory. I don't know, but let me just get into this. This is the overview of the city. Is the mixture of nature and urbanization. As you can
Mhm.
see, there are building blocks, skyscraper far away. There are trees, and this city is embedded and surrounded by a river, a long river named Volga River. And here's the red square. Here's the red square. If this is the place where the war took place, and the name red symbolizes the blood that soldiers have shed to keep the country safe and intact. And it is very meaningful historically and culturally. Uh, and this is a place where most gatherings in Moscow takes place. And this is also a very unique architectural site. As you can see, the color, the design of the buildings and the structures complex here is very unique too. And this is in winter. Uh, this is the Kremlin. The Kremlin is inside the Red Square. This is one of the main attraction of Moscow, uh, mostly for its architectural values, but also for the historical related stories and backgrounds that leads us back to the Soviet time. As you can see, the colors are very vivid, and the designs are just like unique. I've never seen kind of design like this except for the Taj Mahal. Okay, this is Moscow in the spring with a lot of flowers and squares. I don't know. This is Moscow in the summer. This is the Volga River I'm talking about. No, this is the street, and this is the Kremlin, as you can see from far away, and that is the Red Square. Okay, this is the Moscow in autumn, and Moscow in autumn is very enchanting as it appears in poetry and maybe in music. As you can see, uh, the scenery and the trees just look very like nostalgic about the autumn, and it's also very magnificent. Mm, here's my favorite part about the Moscow is actually the winter, when all the festival and Christmas, mm, Christmas and wait, what's festival when celebrating the resurrection of Christ? Is this the Easter?
Yeah, I don't think that would be Easter. It probably would be Christmas.
Christmas? Okay. Um, yeah, I just like the winter because the snow. I've never experienced snows ever in my life, and I would just want to feel how snow is, how the cold in the winter is, and how they celebrated wintry festivals, and the sceneries just look like a fairy tale to me. Okay, this is the Volga River, the famous one I'm talking about. You can take a cruise ship here to go around the river to pass some historical site as well as some natural scenery across alongside of its banks. Actually, I wrote a post specifically designated for the Volga River. I believe it's right down here. Wait. 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 Maybe I pass this here. Here's the Volga River. It's kind of nice and peaceful. Wait, what is wrong with? Okay. Can you guys all see it?
Yes.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay. So this is the Volga River, and it is passing in this picture, it's passing through the Moscow. Here you can see the water, the forest. I assume that this in winter or summer or something. I know it's in autumn or summer. Here is the picture of it in big view. I believe that this is spring, and the river is actually recognized as the longest river in Europe, and it is actually really long, and the sceneries that surrounds it, it's very magnificent and breathtaking that tourists flocks in millions or maybe hundreds of thousands to this particular water body every year to observe all of the nature's wonder. This is in winter, no, in autumn or in fall, when the leaves turn to yellow, orange yellow, and the water turns like turquoise blue. As you can see, the sceneries change every season, and that is what makes the special part of Russia or Moscow specifically, because every seasons come, it can place on itself a entirely new appearance. As I showed you earlier, the spring, the summer, the autumn, the winter, all are different and all are beautiful in its own way. So I would like to visit Moscow in each season, every season, once. And this is, I believe it's still the Volga River, but now it's passing through a countryside or maybe a rural area where there are fields, there are vast, there are forests, there are trees, and a lot of rural house. That you can see is a cruise ship, and we can have real fun playing with the cruise ship. And just the last thing, maybe I will be introducing you to the cuisine of Moscow. Let me see. the cuisine of Moscow. Right here. Wait. 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 Okay. Yes. Mm, is everyone hearing me well, or am I talking to myself?
No, we can hear you.
Okay. Wait. Here's the Russian traditional dish. As you can see, here's the red soup made from red cabbage. It's called the borscht, and it's like the must-try specialty in Moscow or Russia in general, because this is like iconic. This, I believe, is spring rolls and pancakes. This one is I don't know what is this, but it's look like some kind of cake.
This холодец, it is cold.
What?
It is boiled meat, chopped to pieces and
Oh, really?
cold with soup, and so it's
Wow.
холодец
But,
named.
but why does it look like a frozen stack?
Exactly. Mhm.
Wow, it's like frozen meat.
It looks too delicious.
Wow, thank you. I've never tried it before, but I think I will in the
This
far
back
future.
fat or bacon.
Oh, what is this? What is
It is a salad. It is a salad. It's mixture of
Oh,
different vegetables like pea and potato and what
potatoes.
else?
Wait, what is the red thing here? Is it like the red cabbage or some kind of beetroot?
Yeah.
Oh,
Red
beetroot.
cabbage. Mhm.
And this is mashed potato, I assume.
Mhm.
Right here.
I think so. Mashed potato. Yeah.
Mashed potato. Oh. And this one. This one is the roasted duck or maybe chicken. I think it's duck, and with dumplings, Russian dumplings. Here is a pie. I don't know what it is pie called, but it's pie with berries, red berries, and what is here? I don't know. This is bread, and that is also berries. I think that Moscow is famous with berries like this. Yeah. And there are some special condiments like this one, the powder, and this one, maybe the ginger or something. Mhm. So that concludes my presentation. Please give me your ideas or comments.
Oh, that was awesome. That was really good. Um, this is what I love about this is that everybody has something that they're very interested in, a place that they would really like to go and see. And you know, like the picture of Russia in the wintertime. Yeah, that would be an incredible time to go and see it. It'd be super cold, but it would be very cool to see that, Red Square and stuff like that in the wintertime. Um, so that was great. Thank you so much, Kenny. Um, does anybody want to say anything to Kenny about his presentation real quickly?
Oh,
you want-
that's very impressive, actually. And thanks
Yeah.
so much, Kenny. Really informative. And you have chosen a lot of beautiful pictures with beautiful view. And that's fantastic job. Thanks a lot, Kenny. It's really easy mm, to recognize that you are really have passion, great passion for Russia and Moscow. That's because you are very interested in the Russian language. And by the way, Kenny talks quite well, very good in Russian.
No, that is
that's-
an overstatement. I've just been learning for like 10 months.
10 months and you got Russian. That's fantastic. Really,
No,
you're
no,
very gifted with languages, really.
not really.
No. I, I I guess you would like to get to acquire knowledge languages faster, but 10 months it is a wonderful job.
No, my level now is like basic, super basic.
I don't know. For me personally, for me it seems because I know that Russian is a really difficult language, but you
Oh yeah.
using it quite well.
All right, guys. It's been a little over an hour, so we're gonna finish this up. I'm gonna say goodbye. As you guys are logging off, I'm going to actually play the video one more time, and then I'm gonna end the meeting after the video. But I know that everyone has a desire to go someplace. Put that stuff together, show it to us. This has been just another great experience, being able to see someone who wants to go visit a place but then also has information to share with us about that place, and that's just awesome. So if you have something that you want to present, put it together and then tell me, and next week I will let you go ahead and present your information as well. So I guess Lennox is telling you guys goodbye. Are you saying goodbye?
Okay, thank you very much, Chiche.
Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Thanks for
Goodbye.
wonderful opportunity, Terry.
All right, we'll
Bye.
see you. And I'm
Toto,
gonna play this video
Abdurrahman.
and then we'll end. All right. Have a great day, guys.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Teacher.
Hold on, buddy. All right, guys, that was the video for the Nest. I am going to end this meeting. Thank you guys for coming on, and thank you for sharing, Kenny. and Sarah, and can't wait to see you guys next week. If you guys are watching this on Web Talk live, if you think of a better time, a different time that you might want to have this class, or see, interact with people that are wanting to travel with the IEG travel group, please post it in your comments, and I will try to make another time where we can do this class during the week at a different time. So if you guys are finding that this time isn't really the best for you, please tell me what you think would be a little bit better, and I'll try to make something that works for as many people as possible. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah, thank you, teacher Andy.
What's that? Oh, no problem. Toto, no problem.
You have a great day too.
All right, we'll see you.